Hey everybody, Fukami here, welcoming you back to Doki Literature Club. Today I am here joined by Kenny, Tyson, Heather, and Sam, again for Doki Literature Club.
Sup?
And I almost knocked over candles.
Good for you. Okay, so, right back from where we left off. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read.
No shit.
Sherlock. Hi again, Sam. Oh, right, that's Heather.
Oh, right,
Yeah, that's Heather's rule.
Do you guys mind just...
No,
No.
not at all. Sam, go ahead.
I'll take the reins on this one, I guess. I think me and Kenny are the only ones, and since Kenny's busy watching, and
I'm probably actually... Oh, I didn't want to turn... I'm probably actually gonna go, so I can watch my show, and I'm gonna be typing a lot anyways, so...
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bye, Heather.
Boy, Heather.
oh, don't forget to send her the footage.
Will do.
No, I said Daniel.
Oh, right. That footage. Anyway. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry.
Didn't Tyson say he was going to take over?
Okay, whoever wants to take over, just take over.
Well, you're going to read Sam, but Tyson said he'd do Monica.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm a man of my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
I guess I'll be Yuri again. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sam.
Wow, I miss Heather's hybrid of lust and Frankenfurter.
No, you get me.
It's free real estate.
No.
You don't sound like Yuri. You sound like Roman Reigns.
Okay, fine. You want me to do a female voice? Okay.
Oh no, it's fine. That voice is good.
Okay, fine.
In that voice, say, "This is my yard now."
This is my yard now.
That sounds exactly like him almost.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
You know, surprisingly, that would
Dive.
sound like something he'd say.
I know, right? Making you dive headfirst into literature club, and into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Club.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack, bitch. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. And the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. You didn't even want to be born as a fetus. Anyway, I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Right.
Natsuki, you should certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
I'm like a bridged Frieza. First form Frieza's up here. Second form Frieza's down here. Third form Frieza's down here. No, that's Kai Frieza, not a bridged Frieza. They sound similar, but there's a slight difference. Anyway.
I know.
Oh my god, Tyson, you should have seen my face when I did that. I mean, when you did that.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. No, that's Daniel on a daily basis. Ah, voice crack.
Excuse me.
Manga is literature.
Fact.
Fact. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat, with her arms crossed, grunting. This is you, Daniel, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't worry, guys. Sam always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
That's actually true.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
That is also true between me and you, Daniel.
That is true. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
That is not true.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy that it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Huh. So, let's move on from that.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sam can become good friends too.
Okay, now I'm starting to wish. Okay, maybe now I'm starting to wish you would do a female voice for her now.
Okay, fine. Hmm.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Awkward. Oh my god. Yeah, raise your hand if you've been there in high school. Everyone raises their hand. Everyone raises their hand.
I didn't.
Can now everyone lower your hands?
Well, Tyson, you're pretty neutral in situations like that. Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm usually the most level-headed in those kinds of situations.
It's true. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Really?
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
That sounds about right. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. As usual, blah. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
You just into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Accidentally? She even picked a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
Yuri is really cute.
Alright, and I'm just gonna mark this tally right here.
What?
Nothing.
Keep going.
What? What?
Nothing.
I'm just acknowledging that a character is cute. What, are you laughing because of something that happens
No,
later, I'm guessing?
No, it's nothing. It's okay. No, it's nothing. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
I'm not getting good vibes from Tyson saying, okay, so I'm just gonna mark this tally right here, and we'll come back to it later. Once Sam realizes the consequence of what he just said, or something like that. What, were you laughing at something Kenny was doing on his... He's playing a game on, and he's sharing a screen on Discord.
It's okay. Sam, just drop it. It's okay. Well, you'll find out.
Oh, I will.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her expression like she was waiting for this chance. So based on the poem I like randomly clicked on words. I was gonna say a poem I wrote, but all I did was just randomly click on words. It got more like jumps from Yuri, so I'm guessing that's taken the storyline in this direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With her giving me the book instead of getting a present
Oh no,
from like
on
Natsuki
all,
or Sayori.
on all runs you get the book from Yuri.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm sorry, I still can't feel like that slight feeling of like funny yet unease when Tyson said, "Okay, marking this tally right here."
Just keep reading, Sam.
Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Oh,
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Duh. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. Hot. Anyway. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Oh yeah, who's used that excuse before? I sure knew she's never heard that excuse before. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, great.
oh,
Oh, sorry.
it's fine.
Real annoying.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
No. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me. Kind of like the same can apply for Daniel and Tyson right now, but I decided to let it go. That does not apply to me right now.
You don't accidentally pick up 2 of the same book when you're in a local store.
This is true. Well, yeah, I'll definitely start reading it soon. Doesn't read it for like 3 weeks.
Can we also note that's the first sentence Kenny has said since we started recording? Anyways, I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, he's focusing on his game. 1 second. Let's see.
I'm really
Just
having
going
connection.
to OBS, new. Again, just like with the previous Doki Literature Club, this is a recorded video, but we're treating it as a stream, meaning it's just unedited. This is just the raw footage, which means any editing is in OBS that I'm doing right now. Create new. Oh wait, shit.
I really have a connection issue here. Like, sometimes I lose the connection for like a couple seconds every 1 to 2 minutes.
That's weird.
Crap baskets. Wait a minute.
Oh, you said
Are
it
you
too.
at the new house or are you at the old house?
Currently at the new one, but it's technically an older one.
Wait, oh, I can't
So
display
kinda like
Discord.
mine,
Oh crap.
in a
Oh
way.
well, never mind then. I was gonna show the game that Kenny is playing, but it can't happen.
But yeah, so in other words, Tyson, it's kind of like mine, how this is a new place, but it's an old house.
I'm gonna grab something interesting real quick.
Okay. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Kind of
I
like,
just
huh,
again.
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
once you pick it up, you'll find it hard to put it down. Oh, that's the same with me when I was in middle school, reading pretty much every single Percy Jackson book. Is that so?
You must
What?
have loved the movies then.
Or
Oh,
kind of like this
cool.
thing.
Or like that gun, yeah. It's a shame the viewers can't see it. Yeah, once you
Yeah.
pick it up, it's hard to put it down.
I
Well,
just made a remark with the Percy Jackson books and saying you must have liked the movies then, all two of
Go
them.
fuck yourself, Tyson. No, you know better than most people, Tyson, that I hate the movies. Anyway.
I mean, the first one wasn't bad. The first one actually had something
but
to
the
it.
second one was
Second one, they just-
horrible.
Yeah, for many reasons, but like, yeah.
See,
I didn't
Anyways.
like,
Could have been something.
I didn't like either. Yeah, there's a reason they didn't make the third one, but
Yeah.
well, okay. I don't like either of them really as movies, but like as far as accuracy to the book goes, the first one follows with like maybe 55, like 60% accuracy at best, because like there are many differences, but the overall gist is the same. With
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
because at least
Yeah.
first, because with the first movie, it looked like they tried.
Yeah,
You know,
with the
first
second movie, that was like a 30% accuracy with the book. They barely followed the storyline. They also left out really critical parts that have to happen because they come into play in later books.
Yep.
Like,
You know
there are
what
things
book-
that happen in Sea of Monsters, in the book Sea of Monsters, that end up coming into play, involve something coming into play in the Sea of Monsters, which is several books later. So, like, not only do you have to read the first book, but you have to... Yeah, but you also have to read like if it's a part of a franchise, you should read the entire franchise, or if the whole franchise isn't out yet, work with the director. So if there's a book in progress, just as you're making the film, work with the director so he or she can tell you.
You mean the author?
The author, that's what I meant. Yes, thank you, Kenny. Yeah, work with the author of the book so he or she can tell you if, like, hey, do you mind if we make this change? If the author is fine with it, go ahead. If not, because it conflicts with something coming in a later book, do not do that.
And this is the problem when they make film adaptations based on books. Or like they don't involve the creators.
Yeah.
You know, whether the author, director, creator, of said franchise, whatever that may be.
A book series
Because of
game.
that, it suffers.
Well, with a lot of them, that's true, but a couple movies
I mean, there
that
are
didn't
some
make that mistake was the first two Harry Potter movies. Chris Columbus actually had J.K. Rowling on the set with them, and also write the script with them, and would ask her questions. And then she would, at one point there was going to be a change in Chamber of Secrets where J.K. Rowling said, no, don't change that. That conflicts with something that's going to happen in the fourth book. And Chris Columbus was like, oh, okay, so we won't make that change. He was pretty cool about that. Anyway.
A book series I read when I was in middle school was The Warriors.
The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Is that an actual book or is that just in the game?
That's just in the game.
Okay.
But then it became a book after the game.
That probably is a real book.
I'll look it up. Portrait of Markov. There's a painting called Portrait of I Am Markov.
It's a book made up to tell the story of in the game. That's it.
Okay. Someone probably has written a book called that now that they've played this game. Anyway, Daniel, Yuri's line.
All right. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister.
Dope.
But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange.
Wow.
She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison.
Okay, that's giving away too much.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust.
Spoilers, God.
No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
Okay, yeah, she is giving away way too much.
And also, Sam fixed the issue.
What? Really?
Oh, never mind.
What issue?
Fourth wall breaking over.
What issue did I fix?
Nothing.
Was it on Discord?
Maybe.
Okay, anyway. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sam?
Oh no, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Ow, what was that noise?
It was Kenny cricking his chair.
Cricking.
Creaking, I said. It did sound like I said cricking, but I meant to say creaking.
Yeah, you meant to say creaking, what you said was cricking.
Cricking.
It's pronounced creaking! God! Ah!
Reclining, Daniel.
Reclining. It's just those kinds of stories.
You know, if I was editing this, I would say, Future Sam, do me a favor, take that soundbite of Daniel laughing like, and play it at random points in this video.
They challenge you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans.
It's pronounced morals!
You
I
only
don't
pronounce it that way when you do the full word morality.
That's always how I pronounced it. I don't think I'm really gonna...
Or just morale.
Morale has a different meaning from moral, though.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
A little bit. I mean, you gave away, I don't know, the entire plot, pretty much.
Are you rambling? Yes.
Yes,
Not again.
yes you are. I need an adult. I am an adult. No. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I am an adult.
No.
No,
No, you're not, Daniel. I mean, legally you are?
Actually, no, technically, legally, Tyson's the only one here who's an adult.
What are you talking about?
And you guys are too, you know.
Daniel.
The
Well,
legally-
I mean, like, okay. He's the only one here who's legally allowed to drink. That's what I
That
mean.
doesn't mean he's the only one here who's legally an adult.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the same as, you know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
he's old enough to go to
I'm
casinos, to gamble, to drink, but like we're all legal and adult. Legally
Those
an
are
adult. I'm
things-
18.
and not to
You're-
mention, those are things that I'm never gonna do, really, because I really have no interest in.
Me either, honestly. I hear so many people saying like, "Oh yeah, when I become 21, I'm gonna I
Bring
can't
in
wait
the
to be able to
booze."
gamble," and I'm like, "Have fun with that."
I'll try it once.
Gambling just doesn't seem like my thing.
Hey, don't apologize. yeah. Hey, lol jokes. Thanks for putting up your money, your hamster, and your firstborn child. Now you're not getting it back. Bye. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Been there, done that. Ugh.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
Again, been there, done that. Several times.
And please, stop me if I start talking too much.
I usually end up stopping myself from an accident because I have a stutter. Anyway. I really don't think you need to worry. That means you're just passionate about reading. the least I can do is listen. Wow, my character just got a lot more likable. It's a literature club, after all.
That's... Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? And I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What?
You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Probably because she's looking right over it. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting.
Hold on.
Yuri is in the corner of my eye.
Give me just a second.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Yeah, I predicted it. Oh, Daniel's gone. Okay, we gotta keep the video flowing, though. Sorry.
Right. Oh, how was...
Oh, go ahead, Tyson. Shit. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do?
Okay, sure, let's go with that.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Okay, here's a fun drinking game for the audience. Every time Yuri apologizes, take a shot. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead I could use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it's kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her finger. Ah.
Forefinger.
I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Oh my.
Oh my.
It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth. They're going very detailed about this. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Yeah, they kind of do that in anime.
Are you ready?
Yep. Eh?
To turn the page.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
Hold on.
Daniel?
Okay, whatever. Hold on. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
The heck was that?
That was a typical high school hormonal boy stuttering.
I think you might have
Didn't sound so
overdone it.
typical to me.
Okay, exaggerated. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Wow. Wow. Keep dreaming, whoever my character is. Anyway, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but oh, jeez. Wonder where this is going. Oh, okay, never mind. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Sam, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you can think that.
Good move, my character. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Oh, god damn it.
I just missed it. I just saw the connection. What did I miss? Oh.
Oh, if that Mr. Hatcher video didn't fucking... Jesus Christ.
Wait. Daniel, I think the Mr. Hatcher situation is a bit more extreme than this one, than just a simple high school.
If we never did that video and I wouldn't have saw the things I saw, that wouldn't have been as funny to me as I thought it would. Me reading it out loud.
God, I missed it too.
You'll see it in the recording, Tyson. Don't worry.
I know.
Okay. Okay, everyone.
Okay, everyone.
This was me, Daniel, remember?
That wasn't
I
me.
was the one who interrupted you. Also, cock blocker!
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Yes, Lord Frieza. Tyson.
Nice.
Sorry, I was lost connection again. Keeps happening.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Make that grandma, Frieza. Cock blocker. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is everything alright, Yuri?
Oh, sorry.
You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow!
My work here is done.
Ta-ta!
Alright. Thank you for hosting, Frieza's mom. Who here just thought of Frieza with boobs? Just me, huh? Yes! He must never know.
He'll find out.
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or do you prefer I only read it with you? Ah.
Um, I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. And she's disappointed. It'll be more fun. I want to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
That never works.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
No, Lord Frieza, I didn't. Please don't kill me. I mean, yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready.
Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with and stop reading my lines?
Sorry, Tyson.
Freaking idiot.
Daniel. It's Sayori, Daniel.
Daniel.
Fucking damn it. Why is this happening?
Hey, at least you're not getting it on a 2-minute basis. Jeez. The connection's just terrible for some reason.
Read Sayori's line.
Ah, he lost it again.
Hello,
Okay.
friendly hello.
Okay, try it now.
We have to keep the video flowing, Daniel.
He keeps losing the connection, that's the problem. I think part of it's because, multiple people have, their cameras on. I mean, I don't, and I know Daniel doesn't.
Kenny, could you turn off your... Kenny, since you're not like recording or streaming or anything, could you turn off your share screen?
Alright.
Little high.
We appreciate it, Kenny.
Jeez, God. Why can't I hear myself?
There we go, now we can hear you.
Can you?
Yeah,
Is it a miracle?
yeah.
Still heavily
Shit,
stacked.
I already clicked. Okay, Sayori and Monica enthusiastically
God
pull
damn,
out
hold
their
on.
poems. Sayori's is
Better?
on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Hold on, Sam. Am I better, Kenny? Do I sound less staticky?
No.
Is this a problem for anyone else? Am I coming up in staticky?
You know you're not
Not
staticky for me.
really.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well then. Okay. Keep the video going then.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine?
Pristine.
Sam, come on.
Pristine.
Well, excuse
Pristine.
me, Princess Tyson. Anyway,
I would expect Daniel to make that mistake, but you, Sam?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
No, he was referring it to me. Excuse
No,
me.
he's referring to me, Daniel.
I said, excuse me, Princess Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about what Kenny said. Never mind. No, go ahead.
It's a Zelda cartoon reference. Anyway,
We both
pristine
know that.
handwriting
We
from where
all
I sit.
know that. What I was talking about, Kenny, was I did actually know how to spell pristine. Thank you very much.
You mean pronounce, not
You
spell?
mean pronounce?
We're all making grammar
Daniel
mistakes
still
at this
messed it
point.
up, Daniel.
Okay, Natsuki
Shut up.
and by we're all, I mean just me and Daniel,
Thank
pretty
you.
much. Anyway, Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my
Now.
poem to first? I guess
You
Yuri,
get to
since
make
she
it.
jumped the most times.
So who's it gonna be?
I guess Yuri, because, well, I'm not sure if Discord cut out or something, but I said, I guess Yuri because she jumped the most times when we were writing a poem. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair.
Daniel, you gotta unmute your...
Hold on. Give me a sec.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
I got a spectator, that's all. Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did. Yuri first covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. Oh my god.
He's going to hate me now.
Oh my god.
Shut up! Don't look at me like...
I wasn't laughing at you, Daniel. I'm laughing
No,
at Yuri.
I'm talking about my roommate. He's fucking looking at me and he's just making fun of me.
Oh, okay.
Wait, your roommate?
Yeah, me and my mother have a roommate.
Okay.
He's the guy, remember I told you, he's the guy who built the entire outside living room?
You
Alright.
didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Anyways. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
Oh my god, finally.
Okay.
Wow, that was rough. Connection was just all over the place.
Was it? Your use of imaginary and metaphor... Oh, sorry. Imagery, yeah. I caught myself in the middle. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Big words. Big words.
It's like, big words! They hurt!
They hurt!
I'm so glad you got that reference.
Okay. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant...
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How? The biased media never judges me fairly. I'm telling you. Anyway.
It's mostly true.
Partially true. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Yes.
Do you mind if I read your poem now? And I'm guessing she's gonna start blushing and make a concerned face. Oh,
Please do.
that is the exact opposite of what I was expecting.
That is the exact opposite, yes. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Okay, I guess that's one thing she's not so
Well, what do
self-conscious
you
about.
know? You're wrong.
You're wrong!
Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't that supposed to be a literature club? To be fair, I mean, school kind of only... I don't know, how early in the semester is this?
I can't say. It never really specifies.
Yeah. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing.
But technically, shouldn't Daniel be reading this since it's
I
like...
can't read cursive for the life of me.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not.
You can't read cursive?
I can't read cursive.
It
Okay.
depends on how cursive-y the cursive is for me.
How cursive-y.
I can't read it, period.
Okay.
The letter of cursive.
Okay, so the title is Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening, blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. I flicker back.
The light flickers, I flicker back.
Oh, what did I say? Flickens?
You said thickens.
Oh, thickens. Okay, my bad. Okay, flickers, I flicker back. Okay, that makes more sense.
Sam? How did you make a different word out of...
I guess, like, the F, and the L, I guess, in a way, sort of looked like a T and an H. That's just me. I flicker back.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yes,
I mean, Daniel
do.
could read
It's
it.
awful! No, I'm kidding. It's a very lovely art style, I just can't... writing style, I mean, I just can't read it.
You mean font?
Font, yes. I can't read it.
It's a dead skill.
I mean, technically, people have their
Or
own...
dying skill, at
It
least.
is.
I mean, it's not dead yet, but it's dying.
Yeah, they don't really teach cursive in school. Well, at least the last time I was in a class where they taught cursive was in, like, 4th grade.
Really? For me, it was first grade.
I remember it in 3rd grade, and it never came up again.
Same.
I guess I'm not
Same.
I'm not.
It's...
Oh yeah, I know.
It's-
I know. I have a line here. What? I wasn't thinking
it's,
that at all.
It's...
Go ahead, Tyson.
You just imagine, like, your comedic face, like, what? No.
What? No.
Whoa.
Really?
Oh, anime style. What? No, that's not true.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I have dyslexia. Anyway, I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh?
Eh?
I
Just
think
like
you're-
that fish from Wind Waker. Eh? Hoy, small fry.
Eh?
I think you're supposed to go more anime-like, eh?
Oh
You mean
yeah.
like, eh? Does that work?
Kinda.
That's a relief. That's a relief. That's a relief.
Brains. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short?
God damn it, myself. No, it wasn't
Wait.
too short at all.
I missed a line. You clicked too fast.
Sorry.
Anyways, I'm really glad you liked it.
Eh?
Eh? I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Yet you can't read it.
Shut up.
If only it was written in Comic Sans.
Or any font that isn't cursive.
Exactly. That was my point, Tyson.
I know.
I'm adjusting my microphone. Hold on.
I'm just saying that if it was Comic Sans, I would be forced to read that in character.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Hey, not on the recording.
And quiet down, comedian.
Hey, no characters from that series in general, not on this recording.
From what series?
Okay. You're into Ghost Fury?
Oh shit. Okay, can you guys hear me?
See,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yes.
My
yes,
microphone went
we
up.
can.
I was adjusting the position of my microphone so I can sit backwards. Also, my microphone went. I got unplugged for a second, so I was hoping it didn't just mess up the recording. Well, part of it anyway. Anyway, are you into Ghosts, Yuri?
And now Daniel's muted.
Okay, you take
Dan.
over then, Tyson. Or is this
That
a
wasn't
Daniel
me.
Jones again?
Yeah,
How-
that
was that
was
you,
me.
Hugh?
Story. Yeah, that was me. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sam.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
To play the shitty games that suck ass.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
Isn't it?
Very deep.
I hadn't even thought of that.
No.
That's impressive. Most impressive.
Most impressive.
It's not really. Yours were impressive too, so...
Nah.
Nah.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I right-clicked on accident.
Oh. You know? I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sam.
Oh,
Oh.
me too.
Now time to do Sayori, Natsuki, and Monica. Not all in that order. Why don't you choose Natsuki, Sam? I needed to rest my voice for Sayori. Or Monica.
Well, I could do Monica so Tyson can
Anybody
join
who's
in.
not voiced by Daniel.
Hmm?
Anybody who's not voiced by Daniel.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, I'm gonna change it up a bit.
Hi, Sam!
Oh god, no.
Okay, good. At
No,
least it's not
please.
Frieza anymore.
No, change it again now.
What? By the way,
No.
something I forgot to mention when Kenny said, like, if only it was all in Comic Sans. Fuck, Mr. Hatcher was mostly in Comic Sans.
Okay, fuck you and everything
I
that
would
you
never
are
do
right
that.
now.
What voice was Tyson doing that made Daniel go, no?
It just, no. It didn't fit. Neither did that.
What was that noise, Kenny?
Raptor.
Clever girl. Clever girl. Anyway, Tyson.
Hmm?
So hi, Sam. And then... It's your line, Tyson. It's
I just said it.
No, you didn't.
having a good time so far.
Oh, I thought I just read the line. Did I lose the connection again?
I think so.
You did.
Having a good time so far?
Oh, that's so bad.
Okay, next. Yeah, even my character can hear Tyson's voice. Having a good time so far? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good! Glad to hear it!
Wow, very fitting for a really attractive high school girl.
By the way, since you're doing everything,
You sound like Vicky Guerrero.
if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better,
Are you supposed to be Iago or something?
Tyson, in that voice you're doing, say "excuse me" like in a very annoyed fashion. Tyson, I didn't hear you. Your connection is out again, maybe? Tyson?
I just don't think he's gonna do it.
Tyson?
No.
I think that's what he's basically trying to tell
Oh,
you.
okay.
Sometimes he's not gonna do it.
No, you're not gonna say "excuse me" in your voice?
No.
Really? You're not gonna say "excuse me"?
No.
Please,
Nope.
Tyson, it'd be hilarious.
not in this stream, recording, whatever this is.
It's a recording. Okay, fine.
I'm always listening.
I'm
always watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. It's funny how me and Sam literally thought the same exact thing at the same exact time.
Yeah. Kind of like that one time in game Grumps Ocarina of Time Let's Play, like, oh man, that Goron looks like with that soul patch, he looks like the lead singer of Smash Mouth. Then they both at the same time were like, somebody once told me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start maybe. Oh, we cannot.
No, it's
Yeah,
Mike
Danny-
Wazowski.
Danny was like, I love that our friendship is at the point where we didn't even have to look at each other. Anyway, alright, I'll keep
We
that in
just
mind.
knew.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway.
Oh God! Don't actually do that voice. Come on.
No, that's perfect, actually.
Wanna share your poem with me?
Tyson, you're gonna thrash your voice before you even get through half of this, and you know
he is,
that.
and he-
worse, Daniel.
God.
He's watching you, Daniel.
Always watching.
Always watching.
Oh my god, Tyson, your voice
Anyways,
acting
how
so
to
good
press
on the
the
roof right now.
space bar.
It's kind of
It's
embarrassing. But
kinda-
I guess I have to.
Here it comes. Wow. 10 out of 10 voice acting right there.
Someone give this man an
Don't
Emmy.
worry, Sam. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Dur, dur. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Sam.
It's funny every time.
I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
You kind of cut off at the last second there.
Metaphorical.
That's better. Hold on, what's the name of that character anyway?
Roz.
Yeah, it's Roz.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I should get like a image of Roz and just put her on the screen every time Tyson voices her. But anyway. Okay.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I'll underestimate you. It's easier for me to keep
Tyson, that's my
every
line, thank you very much.
expectation.
Now who's stealing people's lines, huh, Tyson?
Shut up.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Ha ha ha. That's not very fair.
Oh my goodness.
Ho 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 ho.
Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas! Anyway.
Merry Christmas.
Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Yup.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
Wait, so Sayuri wouldn't like my poem?
No, you moron. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them
Either Tyson lost his connection or his voice gave out. Probably the former.
I got this. I could do this all night.
I highly doubt that.
Always.
Okay, or letting them deeply analyze what? That's where you cut off.
All of their nuances. It can take years of practice, while I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet, actually.
Whatever. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn trying.
Tyson. Try saying I'm not gonna ask you to shout it because it's late at night, but try shouting. Not shouting. Try saying Chaos Blast in that voice.
I'm not reading any of whoever you're speaking of, Sam.
Fine.
Now get on with this stupid video.
Okay.
Whoa, Tyson is in character. Fuck.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Oh shit, that was my line. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I keep, no.
Keep the pace, Sam.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this, or comfortable with frickin' Roz watching me the entire time.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because she's always watching.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
Like steal your glasses.
Maybe.
Psst.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Like your hat.
I hope Roz is in Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's a little bit biased towards their own kinds and styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't worry yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Oh my god. Slowly walks away.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Oh lord, I wonder... Could you imagine Roz writing a poem?
I'm always watching.
This one is called... just keep going. Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. In reality, I'm pretty cocky. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Do you?
Yes, well, let's read it then.
Hell in well.
A hole in the wall.
I know what I said. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. Oh, noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left down in the sun.
I wish you could hear this guy. Right?
My
One, two.
retinas always scorched with a powerful copy of the meaningless image. It was too deep.
Oh wait, Tyson, you slightly cut out there. Go from copy of the meaningless image again.
The meaningless image. Oh, of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking
wait, Tyson, you
out.
skipped like 3 lines.
Shut up! I'm finishing this poem. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Wait, there's still a little more on the end. You have to scroll down, Sam.
Oh, what? Oh.
Oh, nothing. No.
The
Just gonna
end.
leave now.
Good night, Kenny.
Good night, Kenny. Fine. Be that way.
Okay, finish the letter.
He did.
Oh, he did? Okay, maybe cut out a couple times, or maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I think,
Blame this
how about,
stupid recording.
well, we'll see in the recording. Anyway. I think, okay, let's not end, like, the recording session, but I think, like, just so I don't upload, like, one big file that takes eons to upload, I think let's stop the recording, here, and we'll, continue. We'll see how, we'll see Monica's reaction to us reading her, her, little poem in the next episode. What do you think, guys? Sound like a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, this is Fukami, Samro, and Roz, apparently, signing off. Let Daniel finish the outro.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Goodbye.